I received a text this morning from Brian. He's one of our tribe members, attends our Discord meetings on a regular basis. And he asked me what I thought was a very pertinent question. With Microsoft and Google being down 2 and 3% today, he asked, was this the time that I was going to pull the trigger on Microsoft stock? And I gave it some thought. I told him I was on a Caribbean cruise and I wasn't paying that much attention. But I went to my phone and I looked it up and I saw that Microsoft was down. And I saw that Microsoft was down to $237 a share and Google was down to $95.82. And I thought, well, yeah, they're down a bit, but I looked a little bit further. And Microsoft had been down to $219.35 and on January the 6th, and Google $85.67 on January the 5th. And my logic is that before the world knew that Microsoft was laying off people and that Google was laying off people, and the rumblings that they had a bad fourth quarter, before that was all made aware, they were priced at above or below what they are now. And now I believe the situation is going to be more dire for Microsoft and Google in the future. So it would make sense to me that the reality is that they're going to go lower. Particularly in light of both of them are going to do their quarterly release somewhere around the first week in February. So I think we're going to see a substantial drop below their past low. And again, on Microsoft, that would be $219.35, and on Google, that would be $85.67. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that kind of a bottom. Because on the other side of the equation, I think if you look out into the future, these are the two companies who are going to lead in the field of artificial intelligence relative to you and I's world. Now, there may be other people who will take the B2B, but the B2C, I think that's going to be the domain of the people who own the data, and that would mean Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Apple. And so I think artificial intelligence attached even further in the future with machine learning and quantum computing makes them one of the continuing big tech companies that's going to change our world. And I think it's going to be a drastic change in our world. And so I think they're going to gobble up smaller companies that are more innovative and carry that into the future. Now, I also, and I can't have this video and not mention, I'm a firm believer in genome sequencing, genome editing, and genome manipulation. So I'm an owner of those genome stocks. Here you see, I think we have some ski-doers going by. So that's where I'm going to be investing in the stocks that are going to change my life and change them dramatically. And I believe that's, as I said, in quantum computing eventually, but on the shorter term, artificial intelligence, and then genome sequencing, genome editing. Again, I want to emphasize, I lived through the dot-com bubble. I saw people believing that the world was coming to an end, and Amazon dropped from $97 a share to $9.75 a share, a 90% drop, just because of panic, just because of uncertainty. But in the back of all of our minds, we knew the world was changing. We recognized the digital revolution. And we're right there again because of fear and anxiety, because of interest rates and inflation, which is brought on by the coronavirus. The market is scared and uncertain, and they're devaluing the most valuable companies in the world. So, Brian, Yeah, I'll probably not do anything until I get back next week after we finish our Caribbean cruise. But if I change my mind, I'll let you know. Again, I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. Have a YouTube channel, which you're probably aware of. I also have a Instagram channel. I'd like you to go over and sign up there. I do usually a 1-minute video, and I post that on Instagram and TikTok to reach. My goal is to reach a younger audience, because I just am convinced this is an investment opportunity of a lifetime, and 5 years from now, we'll all look back and say, wow, why didn't I put more into those tech stocks when they were so cheap? All right, I got some cruising to do. Not going, I might go over and see if I can get on one of those sailboats over there. Talk to you again tomorrow, hopefully.